welcome all of you. Singular pleasure to welcome all of you. My name is Dr. Kweku Ohiniasare, okay? Popularly known as Dr. KOA. I'm a doctor and a professor in the University of De Montfort, Leicester University, Warwick University, Johannesburg University, and University of Ghana. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. I'm a professor of artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, and robotic engineering. It's my pleasure to welcome you because I'm about to share some breaking news, a technology. This organization is known as GotBackUp. I happen to be one of the board of directors for this. And something unique has been revealed just this week. And two unique things will be revealed in the middle of November. Please pay attention because what you are about to hear could be something you wanted all this while. We used to have dreams when we were children. If you could remember, we used to have big dreams. What happened to those dreams? I want to be an engineer. I want to be the president. I want to travel to 100 countries before I die. I want to have my airplane. We used to have those huge dreams. I want to live in my mansion. I have some of the videos that people were saying. But when you go to school, you finish school, you look at your salary, and you ask your boss how much he has been getting over the years, people begin to shrink their dreams. They rationalize that it's not even good to have income. They rationalize that King Solomon even said that it's all vanity upon vanity. But he only said that, King Solomon only said that after getting it all. When God told him that I will give you abundance, he didn't say, God, please take your income. I don't need it. Because he had wisdom. But by virtue of knowledge and wisdom, King Solomon wrote it in Ecclesiastes that it will all lead to wealth. Treasures are in the house of the wise. And wisdom is application of knowledge. So what's the point? The point is that you deserve abundance. Well, even if you think you don't deserve abundance, look at the thing, most of which God has given you is abundant. The air is abundant. The land is abundant. The rivers are abundant. The sea is abundant. Everything about God is abundant. Imagine human being was controlling the air and there is air off. And so that means that we all deserve greater things. Watch the record of all the people God has dealt with. They had abundance. They had abundance. Adam, Genesis chapter 2, he had abundance in the Garden of Eden. There was gold in the Garden of Eden. Abraham had an abundance. His income was $175 million. David had an abundance. David's income in totality, according to the concordance and according to the World Book Encyclopedia, was 900 billion. King David. King Solomon was $3.5 trillion. These were people of the Most High. You deserve to have an abundance. If you don't like it, give it to those who need it. GotBackUp gives us an opportunity to leverage on what it has and develop on what we have. And we are able to now do that to realize our dreams currently. Currently, we are able to see where we are going. A lot of people think that you got to be in a foreign land. You got to be in America, US, Canada, Australia before you can make it. It's a lie. It's a lie. I'm in the UK now, okay? I've seen people in America. I've seen people in the UK, okay? They are not living even half of some of the life people in Africa are living. There are poor people in Africa. There are poor people in Los Angeles. There are poor people in London. And there are poor people in many parts of the world. It doesn't matter. And there are wealthy people everywhere. You can achieve your dreams. You can achieve your dreams. You just have to have the humility of Job and listen and take advantage of your advantages. That is where the difference is. The people that make the world move, they make the world move because they understand that the world is moving. And the world is moving with technology. Technology is the game of the game. It is changing the world. Check the records of the top 10 billionaires in the world. 7 of them are into technology. Elon Musk was not in technology before. He is now gone beyond Tesla. He has created WhatsApp, what do you call it? He has created X. It used to be called Twitter. He bought it over $19 billion. Why? It is a technological advancement. He's now into Robot Optimus. That is filled with artificial intelligence that is about to shake the world. Right now, the price is $20,000. I'm talking about a human robot that you can tell it to cook for you, take your children to school for you, and protect your children for you. $20,000 is being sold right now in the market. The world is advancing. The world is moving. This machine in your hand, this mobile phone that you have in your hand, it can serve you greatly. And that is why GotBackUp was established. You see, GotBackUp is a technological arena set up in 1997. Okay, and now last year they redefined their manner in bringing it to the individual, not only to companies, but to individuals. In the United States, it is seated on a 10,000 square feet. It is growing, it is mushrooming, it is galloping because data is oil. Data is oil, ladies and gentlemen. Artificial intelligence is the new electricity in the world. If you don't know, there are more mobile phones than there are human beings. Some of you are using 2. There are 15 billion mobile phones. In the next year, 3.2 billion mobile phones will be added. And as long as this mobile phone is growing, as long as people are using this mobile phone, data will grow. You see, now you take pictures anytime. People are taking pictures all the time. And now the pictures are being taken and the videos are being taken in 4K, not in 320, 720. No, now in 4K videos. The space is huge. And you know something? Now you don't have a memory card anymore. You don't have an external SD card in the phones. The new phones that are coming, the iPhone users will bear with me on that. They have been using this for long. The new phones that are coming, there's no external memory card. Okay, this one, I don't have any place to put in a memory card. Nothing. All you need is a phone. Everything is internal. Do you know why? Because that will be full. And when that is full, you want to get to the cloud. As long as you are in the cloud space, as long as you are using data, your cloud space will grow. And that is why you can see how much the cloud industry is growing. Look at it. This year, they are making $134 billion. 5 years' time, they will be making $500 billion. People are leveraging, and GotBackUp is in this industry. The owners of GotBackUp, they want you and I to be part owners, not just users, but part owners, so that we can have a stake whilst we are using the cloud storage. And Google Drive is not doing that. iCloud is not doing that. Dropbox is not doing that. WeTransfer, OneDrive, all of them are not doing that. The collaboration that you can do with your phone, even if you don't have Microsoft on your phone, even if you don't have Microsoft Office on your laptop, I'll show you some incredible things, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we are here, because all of us are using the phone. We are not using the phone alone. We are addicted to it. If you should leave the house and you forget your phone, in 5 minutes, will you continue your journey or you go back home and take your phone? Will you go back or you continue? If you will go back, type back. If you will continue, type continue. Will you go back for your phone or you will continue your journey? If you've left the house and in 5 minutes you forget your phone, please type it there for me. Type it there for me. Be engaging to me. Let me know. Let me feel you. Let me feel the energy. Don't say it and just look at me. Let me feel you. Your hands should be moving. Because the more you sit down, the more you are not participating, the more you become dead. I want you to be alive. You are created in the image of a creator whose creativity and creation is creative. You got to be alive. You got to be alive. You got to be alive. Don't only look at me. Be alive. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Carlos says, I'll go back. Fulara says, I'll go back. Okay. Johnny says, I'll go back. Kenyan says, I'll go back. Sel says, I'll go back. Dr. Doris says, I'll go back. Okay. Gideon says that the phone has been part of me, so I can't leave it. I can't leave it. Some people have got 2 phones. And let me tell you, do you know that today alone, you have looked on your phone screen 160 times? Are you aware? Yeah. You have looked on your phone screen 160 times. Tomorrow, you will look on your phone screen an average of 160 times. You're addicted. You're addicted. You're addicted for a good reason. You are addicted. And as long as people are addicted to the phone, anytime you bring these things on, people will need it. And that is what people are looking for. Wait, see, you are using your phone for TV. You are using that phone for radio. You are using it for the internet. You are using it for chat. You are using. Do you know that many people don't even use their phone to make calls again? Have you seen that? That people are, I'm talking about the normal call. They are rather calling on WhatsApp. They are calling on YouTube. They are calling on, Instagram. They are calling on Facebook. This is how the people are calling. They are no longer using their phone for the original purpose of the phone, which is call. And that is why the data is growing. Because if it was a normal call, you will not grow data. It's just koko, which is what Yam used to do. But today, data has grown. And watch this. Many people don't know that they have to save their data, their pictures, the videos, the internet. Once they lose their phone, that is when they remember. The moment they lose their phone, then they remember that, ouch, I need to have my data back. That is when they start looking for Samsung Finder. Don't wait for that to happen to you. Data is everything. That is why these days, when people are filling forms for the passport and visas, they fill in a lot of data. Data is oil. See, let me tell you some secrets. Research shows that artificial intelligence will exceed electricity by 1,000 times. And artificial intelligence depends solely on data. Research shows that 55% of people don't even back up their phone. So if they should lose their phone, they've lost everything. 45% of people have damaged their phone and lost the data. 5,700 screens are cracked. A laptop is stolen every 43 seconds. A phone is stolen every 43 seconds. And when these things are stolen, the person will tell you that my problem is not with the phone. My problem is with my information. My problem is with my data. Data is what you need. Now, if you are part of the GotBackUp family and you are not backing up your files, you're not backing up your data, you must as well leave. Because it means that you don't respect you. If you respect you, you will back up all the things here automatically because it's free for you. Let's move on. So that is the first global trend. The second global trend is that people are using this phone to make money in their houses, in their homes. See, ladies and gentlemen, I make at least $2,000 every month from this phone, just from the phone. I'm not talking about using the phone to do my business. So I'm not talking about working through the phone. I'm talking about letting the phone work for me. I make about $2,000. Why are you not making $1,000? Because you have not learned. Why are we to learn? Because you've not been. GotBackUp has leaders, technocrats, intelligentials, and millionaires who will guide you on how to use your phone to make income, how to use the gadget you have to make income. You can't go on YouTube and watch people's video. You can't do that. You should go to Instagram, YouTube, for people to watch you. And you know something, you have something people need, just that you have not leveraged on that. You're a pastor. Why are you a pastor only in the church house? Big mistake. If you have learned the principle of the unique value proposition, you can be that pastor on your YouTube in a unique way, which we teach you, that will fetch you more income, but it will also make you reach more people and affect more lives and touch more lives than you can ever do. If you are a housewife, nobody cares where you are. But once you bring the power and the knowledge of housewife to books, to the social media, which will teach you how to do. Once you know how to do that, once you learn how to do that, which will teach you, your housewife will generate for you at least $1,000 every month whilst you're a housewife at home. is knowledge. It's knowledge. And Hosea 4:6 says, if you don't have that knowledge, you perish financially when you are not even aware. Let me tell you, 62% of Generation Z are making income through their phones. Do you know that more people are now on social media making income from it? Kenny Jonas, Glass in Kwan, he has over 1.4 million followers. And most of the things he says, many people don't like it, but many people join him. In fact, one time, he said that if you don't like what I'm saying, don't subscribe, don't watch me. And people started watching him. You see, the world is in such a way that if you beg people, they run away from you. If you tell them, do whatever you like, I don't need you, they rather come to you. And that is what is happening. That is why the juju people are on social media. They're on Facebook, they're on YouTube, they're on Instagram. Juju, and you, a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant, a student, a housewife, you are not on social media. Oh my goodness. Lack of it. So you got to learn how to do that, and we teach you here. GotBackUp leverages on these two global trends and allow people to benefit. We are in 141 countries. Jordan just came in last week. One company, it started last year. The original GotBackUp was in 1997, but then the GotBackUp of today for people, for you and I, started just last year, 2023, April. In just under 2 years, it has already reached 141 countries. That means that wherever you are right now, someone is aware of GotBackUp. That means that whether you would be part of this GotBackUp or not, someone in your country eventually will spread that message. It's only a matter of time. You see, when Facebook came, people said they will not reach anywhere. Facebook, forget it. At that time, people were using hi-fi. Facebook had only 3 people start. Only 3 people. By a year, it had not even crossed 10 million. Today, Facebook has 3.5 billion. Wisdom is the ability to see the obvious, even when the obvious is a secret. We understand that. We know in matters of technology, don't play with it. Don't say that it will not reach anywhere. Don't say that they are not going anywhere. Don't say that it won't go anywhere. Technology is not a human being. Technology is technology. Technology rules the world. Data is oil. So let's get a little bit deeper into what GotBackUp really is, ladies and gentlemen. It is like Dropbox, but it's more than Dropbox. It's like Google Drive, but it's 13 times better than Google Drive. It is like iCloud, but it's 15 times better than iCloud. Let's try and get it a bit deeper. Number one, iCloud, you have to pay $360 to be able to use that for 1 year if you are using 6 terabytes and 6 people. That's iCloud. GotBackUp, you pay only $99.97 and you still get everything iCloud is giving. GotBackUp lets you pay $260 cheaper every year, not a month. That is for the service every year. Think about it. And you can share the GotBackUp on all your devices. In fact, Google Drive is worse. Google Drive, you would have to pay $216 for 1 person, not even for 6 people, for 1 person. And then Google Drive will charge you $216. And yet GotBackUp only charges $99.97 for that service. This is for a backup service. But it's even more than that. You see, GotBackUp allows you to use your multiple accounts on many devices. You see this phone? I have an iPhone, I have an Android phone. I have an iPhone, I have an Android phone. I've GotBackUp here. It is on my phone, okay? So on this phone, I have my GotBackUp here. Now, if I click on my GotBackUp, this is my GotBackUp that I'm clicking. Okay? If I click on this GotBackUp here, everything on this phone, okay, you might not see it clearly. Everything on this phone is there. Everything on this phone is also in the cloud. Everything on my iPhone is also in the cloud. You see the laptop I'm using here? Everything on that laptop is here as well. I see everything. Everything my wife is using, is also backed up here. Now, suppose I lose this phone. I lose this phone. I lose my laptop. I lose all my gadgets. I can take your phone you are using. I can collect your phone and I can get everything back of mine on your phone. That is how powerful, how great, how wonderful, how great GotBackUp is. It is multiple operating system. It is possible to use it. It doesn't matter whether it's Android or MacBook or Windows or Linux, you can use it. It has the best security system, the same security system Amazon is using. The security system is known as 256 military-grade encryption and security. It is so secured that your data is only known to you. You know, we said that you can share the space with other people. So your 6 terabyte, you can share 1 terabyte with your brother, 1 terabyte with your sister, 1 terabyte with your friend. Now, guess what? You will not see their files, and they will not see your files. And yet you have shared the rooms, and then they keep that. So it's good. You can share, but nobody will have access to the other person's information because you all have password protection. It is PCI compliant, which means that they are allowed to collect credit card into the system by the United States Federal Trade Commission. It is seated on a 10,000 square feet. In case there is Armageddon, tsunami, earthquake, typhoon, hurricanes in the US, there is a third-party data center in other places in the world, multiple places actually in the world. The data is secured. It's secured in 3 levels of security. And then you can do multiple things with it. One of them you can do is bulk emailing. You can bulk email hundreds of thousands of people at the same time, and all of them would think that you personally send the message to them, because artificial intelligence behind the scenes will use the algorithm, and the algorithm will pick the first name of everybody. Let me give you an example. So suppose you want to send a message to 100,000 people, and you started by saying, hello, subscribers, first name. The AI would take the first name of all the people, and each person will get hello, Gloria, hello, Adolf, hello, Godcom, hello. Everybody will get his personal name, as if you personally sent it to them. Now, if you tell the AI that I want you to check your mobile number, all of them's mobile number will pop, and then all of them will see their own personalized mobile number. It is beautiful, it's unique, and that is a powerful system. This email personalization, I teach students cloud computing, and some of these students, they will do this thing. They will set up this for companies, and they will charge them $20,000 to $50,000. Just this one, and yet GotBackUp gives this to you for free. No extra charge. You can even automate some of the emails. You can say that I've done some down here. You can see that. You can say that I want this email to go to all my clients every Sunday at 7 o'clock. And every Sunday at 7 o'clock, the message will leave without you touching your phone or your laptop. The message will leave to all these people. You can set up multiple automated emailing. You can even say that this email should go to the people only once a year on December, and that will leave December every once a year. The services of GotBackUp are unique, but there is more. You can also earn income from GotBackUp if you so wish. Please note, I said if you so wish, which means that if you don't wish to earn income, this part is not for you. For me, this part is for me. Because even though I am doing well in my job, you cannot rely on your salary alone. You see, dark moments can happen. Dark times can happen. You can lose your job anytime. Even if you don't lose your job, the money itself is like HIV. The money has got cancerous HIV. Like some people, we are in November 1, And some people have already finished their income. You know that. Some people are already waiting. If you like, when it is in the middle of the month, look at people's noses. Their noses begin to get flatter by force because the financial disharmony in their life flatten. The nose can't breathe to expand, and so it flattens. This is a research that has been done before that I read. Okay, one time people begin, and the other thing you will notice is that on Monday morning, people get angrier than ever. Research shows that the heart attack rate even rises on Monday than any other day. In fact, research shows that people die on a Monday than any other day in the week, all over the world. Why? People are stressed. They're already stressed from the weekend. And now there's more stress and anticipated stress. And so their hearts begin to bubble. Their entire cerebellum begins to change its pathway. And then they are able to now hurt themselves and stress up in the process. That is why you need a backup. You need a financial backup. Because right now, if there's something rough in the family and someone needs an emergency 80,000 to do an emergency surgery right now, 80,000. I don't want to mention 80,000 pounds, 80,000 cedis, $80,000, 80,000 pacha, 80,000 CFA. Because some people, when I mention that, they will even die by virtue of that. But if that money is needed right now, do you have it? That's a question you got to ask yourself. And you know what? Sometimes we say money is not everything. Please ask King Solomon. He will tell you that he did not reject it when God was giving him. That is why I decided to be part of this GotBackUp project. Let me show you a simple way you can harness this project. No matter how busy you are, ladies and gentlemen, we have professors here, we have doctors, we have ministers, we have members of parliament, we have millionaires. They are all part of the GotBackUp. I'll show you in the system right now. And yet, these people are part of this. So it doesn't matter whether you are busy or not. And if you think you don't have money, you rather need this more than me. Like if you think you don't have money to start, money more than me, you have to do this. You got to fight your battle before you get to your end. So this is what you do. First thing is that once you have become a member, you don't have to be lecturing people. The slides I'm using right now, you can collect it from me if you're a member. Please, if you're a member, just ask the person who sponsored you. Tell the person, please, I need a slide. And collect the slide. And study the slide. How do you study the slide? Go and watch this video again. It will be posted. Watch the video again. And then learn how to do the slide. But don't talk to anybody about this project. Let me tell you what I mean. Don't tell the person it's about GotBackUp. Don't tell the person it's about business. Don't tell the person it's about project. Don't tell the person it's about money. Don't tell the person it's about even cloud storage. Don't tell the person it's about data. Don't say that it is like GotBackUp. It's like Dropbox. It's like Google Drive. It's like iCloud. Don't mention any of these. So what should you say? You see, the human mind is the most unexplored continent in the universe. The way the human, I have sponsored over 150 people. I'm number 2 in the globe. So I'm telling you what I do that make people want to be part of this. People will rather act if you don't tell them what it is. But if you rather tell them the suspense. And what do I mean by suspense? You tell the person that I have an incredible news for you. You will thank me once you get to know about it. The person will ask you, what is it? You tell the person, I want to invite you to come to this live presentation every Friday at 6 o'clock GMT. Every Sunday at 7 o'clock GMT. I want you to come and see this good news for yourself. And I promise you, you will thank me. That is what you should tell the person. The person will ask you, what is it about, by the way? And you see, at that stage, you'll be itching to want to give a clue. Don't do it. Because in the psychology of the human mind, the moment you give a clue, the person forms his own opinion about a clue. Tell the person it's a surprise. And when the person comes to listen, the crowd effect, the people, the things he hears, the kind of caliber of people the person listens to, that will energize. But you see, when you start and you tell the person, okay, it is like that Google Drive and all that, the person will tell you, even Google Drive, I don't use it. Oh, it is about that income. You will help you to make money. Hey, please, it's a scam. Even though these things are not true, because you started to give a clue, you destroy the capacity of the inquisition of knowledge. Leave it there, leave it hanging, leave it suspended. Whilst you learn, the day you want to tell somebody about this is the day you are fully ready. But once you are not ready, bring the person to us. We will talk to them for you. Once we educate them and they have questions, they will ask. We will address all of their questions for them. And then you can arrange for us to talk to them later on a conference call. We will do that for you. Once the person now is happy, the person will come on board. And please note, don't force anybody. If nobody wants to join you, don't bother. You know why? They will come. Not now. They will come at the right time. Okay, when I started this last year, I had no single person. Now I have sponsored over 157 people. And some of those people told me that they are not even ready. They are not interested. Okay? But you see, they were using this. It was only a matter of time. They needed income. It was also a matter of time. Once the first person decides to come on board, you will get all of these incomes. Some of them you will not get immediately. Some of them you will get immediately. For example, the one I've highlighted, the customer acquisition bonus. You will get that. That one is $49.97 immediately on the first person. When the first person decides to get a service, you will get this within a minute into your back office. And then you can transfer it to your bank account through Pay Quicker. So when you get into the system, I'll show you very soon, you will have to go to Pay Quicker and enter your email and set it up. The moment you are paid, Pay Quicker will send you an email that set up your bank account. Once you set up your bank account, the money will always automatically be going into your bank account. Now remember, this $49.97 is on just one person. So if every day you get one person on board, now please remember, you can talk to 20 people and you will get none of them on board today. Let me tell you why. Because it takes time for some people to process it. It doesn't mean that they won't come on board. It means that they want to process it. Allow them time. Don't put too much emotions on yourself. People need time to process this thing. And hey, if they don't want it, there are over 8 billion people on the planet. The same people said they don't want Facebook. Now they want Facebook. So I understand how the brain works, how the human mind works, and then follow this principle. If you get one person on board, you get $49.97. Now, if I were you, I will speak to as many people as possible and bring them to these presentations every Friday, every Sunday. That means that you will get more people to be exposed to this. And the likelihood of you getting at least 2 of them on board is high. And others will come on board, but they will not come on board this year or next year. They may come on board later, but you got to keep on the numbers. Once you get 30 people on board, that is $1,005 on just this income. Remember, you can make $1,000 on just the customer acquisition bonus. And you know what? You are not paid in cedis. You are paid in dollars. You are not paid in the rand. You are paid in dollars. You are not paid in CFA. You are paid in dollars. So you can make this your dollar account. If I show you my dollar account, you will say that God has blessed me beyond measure. And he has. If I show you my dollar account, sometimes I see it and I just go on my knees and thank him. Because it is an income, I don't like to convert it to my local currency. Because if I do, I'll collapse. So in my local currency terms, I'm not a millionaire. I mean, in my dollars, I'm not a millionaire. But in my local currency, I have exceeded being a millionaire multiple times. And Kwashiorkor looking, my local currency is. And that is why many people are supposed to take this thing, because you don't save dollars when you are in most local countries, except mostly when you are in America or when you are doing businesses or when you are being paid your salary in dollars. Other than that, this becomes a dollar account where you can become your savings. I say savings because your local currency is depreciating. And so this becomes a backup, a hedge against the inflation and the exchange rate. You see, the most dangerous thing in a country is when there is inflation and there is depreciation. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Most African countries are having that. Okay? My own is one of them. Now, another income you can make is known as the cycle. The cycle is an incredible income. And this income is as a result of not only your effort. In fact, most of it is not even your effort at all. Most of it is the effort of other people you don't even know. You see, the power of leverage. Leverage comes from the word lever. You remember lever, okay? Effort, load, and then the lever is in the middle, okay? And one good thing is that you can go up without you in a lever. In a leverage system, the guy on the effort can just boom and then shoot you up because you are the load. And that will help you to go up. And that's the power of this system here. This system allows you to take advantage of other people's work because the income you're going to earn is based on the collective income of everybody. But you got to make sure that you have your two people ready. Once you have your two people, one on your left, one on your right, you have created a system that is going to allow you to take advantage of what others have done. Now, if you have not gotten your two people, it doesn't matter what others do, you will not be paid yet until you get your what? Two persons. Then everything they have done, you will start getting paid. It's a beautiful system. I get paid a little over $1,000 on just that one alone. And just that one alone, not to talk about the other ones that I'm getting. You can earn as low as $20 in this cycles. And you can earn as high as $500,000 every month in this cycles. That is how powerful it can be. There is another income which is known as generational income and dynamic compression. That is crazy. I won't talk about that now. We normally explain into details there. There's one I want to talk about, which is known as the cycle match. The cycle match is an income that you start earning only when you are a sapphire and above. It is an income you earn only based on the people you yourself sponsored. Not anybody brought them. You sponsored them yourself. You brought them. You enrolled them yourself. And depending on the level you are, you will get a percentage of what they are getting. The company pays you. So let's assume that you have 10 people. Each one of them is making $1,000 every month. They themselves are making. But you sponsored those 10 people. Remember, I have sponsored over 100 people. So you can appreciate some of these things I'm telling you. So you sponsored 10 people. Each one of them is making $1,000 and you are a sapphire. You will get 25% on everything they are getting. 25% of 1,000 is $250. And the people are 10. So you multiply the 250 by 10, and at the end of the month, you are taking $2,500 simply because you are a sapphire. Now, if you're not a sapphire, but you are emerald, and we have some emerald here in the organization. Okay? If you are an emerald, you will get 50%, not 25%. So if these 10 people are earning the same $1,000, you will get half. And half of that is $500. Multiply by the 10 people. It means that every month you will rather get $5,000. And this is just on cycle match alone. I am a diamond. That means I'm here, okay? And that means that if I have 10 people and each one is making $1,000, I will get 100% of whatever they are getting. So if each is getting $1,000 and they are 10, I will get $10,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you see why I'm telling you that it's good to take care of this. I don't have 10 people right now. I have sponsored over 100 people right now. So you see, if those 100 people are making $1,000 each, I'm not going to talk about it because they are not making $1,000. But if they are making $1,000, then we are talking about me making $100,000 every month. Every month. Wisdom. It is ability to see the obvious, even when the obvious is obscured to other people. The reason why many people don't do well in life is because they put fear. They are afraid to believe that things will work out for them. You can choose any level you want to be. You can be a bronze, you can be a copper, you can be a silver, gold, platinum, sulfur, you can be a black diamond. If you can see it in your mind, you can feel it in your hand. And I want you to please type it there, whichever one you want. You type it there. You demand it. You command it. Your voice are power. Words are power. Word, power. The word is power. So I want you to type whichever of these rank that you want. If you want blue diamond, type blue diamond there. If you don't want blue diamond, you want copper, just type there. Type it there. Command it into the atmosphere. And what you can see in your mind will manifest. Remember, who you are is your nature. What you are becoming is your manifestation. You got to see yourself there before you get there. In the huge mind of the wise, they see themselves there before they start the journey there. People that make the world move, they see the achievement of the world. Go and check Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. It says that in the beginning, he made heaven and earth, but there was no heaven and earth because he made it in his mind. He created. The word create comes from the Hebrew word ruah, which means in a formative process. That is why in verse 2, it says that the earth was formless. So there was no earth. So why was there earth? It was useless. So at the beginning of creation, there was uselessness. So in the beginning of things, it doesn't look clear, but wisdom sees it afar and can picture the paradisic atmosphere in your mind. And that is what manifests itself over time. That is why God allows you to take 9 months before you can give birth, even though you can give birth in a week. Because then you can see the baby in your mind's eye over time to appreciate what you are. Do you want a blue diamond, a red diamond, or a black one? Your choice. Ladies and gentlemen, I have reached the point where I'm a diamond. And I know that when I was a bronze, it was possible to become a diamond. And I'm telling you, it's possible for you to be gold. Because I have bypassed gold and I can guide you. We can guide you to get to gold. You got to want it. Got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. As bad as you want to breathe. You know, like the child wants the breast milk and clamor for it. You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. That is only when you get it. That is why the people who don't even serve God, because the undeserved kindness of God is scattered, even if you don't serve him, as long as you take advantage of God's provision, you will do well. Elon Musk is an atheist. Mark Zuckerberg is an atheist. Okay? The Bill Gates is an atheist. It doesn't matter. Because you were created in the image of a creator. The creativity of his creation is creative. You believing in him and you not believing in him is irrelevant for you to succeed in his creation. In his creation. You will become a black diamond if you decide to become a black diamond. Now, how do you start? You start by just paying your $99.97 if you don't want to be part of the project. But if you want to be part of the project, you pay $119.97 and you renew that every 365 days. So it doesn't matter at what point you became a part. It doesn't matter at what point you became a member. As long as you renew your service. Remember, you are enjoying the service and also making money. Yeah. The service alone is more expensive in iCloud and Google Drive. And yet it's cheaper here, and yet you make money from this when they don't pay you that income. You will also have the opportunity to develop your inside. There is an African proverb that says that if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. You see, sometimes you are not progressing in life. The reason is because you are the enemy. You are the enemy. Because you have something unique. That's why your DNA is different from my DNA. Your fingerprint is special. Out of over 8 billion people in the world, you have a unique fingerprint. Can't you see you are unique? But you see, the thing is that you don't even see you are unique. That's where the problem is. And so we train you to develop your uniqueness. The personal development you get here, people pay thousands and thousands of dollars for it, but we give it to you for free. You will be better. You will be better. Even if you don't make income immediately in this project, I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, you will be better. You will be better. The process you go through manifests itself later. Who you are becoming is more powerful. It's more powerful than who you are. Take advantage of the personal development. Talk to the leaders. Connect yourself to the training. We have training on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Throughout the week, trainings are ongoing. Take advantage of the advantages. Take advantage of what is prepared for you. That knowledge you will have to be here to acquire each day is your lifeline. Don't toy with it. Wherever you want to go, people have been there. Stand on the shoulders of giants. Stand on the shoulders of giants. They have grown through what you're about to grow through. They have reached the pinnacle of that endeavor. You are about to start the journey. They have crossed their Rubicon. You are about to start. They have gone through the Red Sea. And they have told the path for you. You got to follow them. Follow on the swift step. It's called mentorship. Mentorship is the only legal shortcut to success. And you'll get it here. GotBackUp gives it to you free. You will use that knowledge to develop your inner value. You use that knowledge to develop your business. You use the knowledge to develop your job. You become better at your job, better at your relationship, better at everything you are doing, because knowledge is powerful. No, knowledge is power. It's power. It's not even powerful. It's power. Because if you have macho and I have knowledge, I will beat you. Physically, I'll beat you because I can use the knowledge to manifest you, okay, rattling you down. That is why in the Chinese, what's the book called Tushi? Okay, Tushi. In the book of the Tushi, it tells you that the Chinese man can use his mind alone to gather gravity and use that gravity to hit you. Knowledge is essential. And you have to learn. You cannot progress in this project if you're not willing to learn. You can't do well if you're not humble. You can't do well if you're not coachable. You can't do well if you're not teachable. If you are willing, you will shine. You will never touch your salary. Within the year, you'll be tempted to fire your boss. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a service everyone can afford. We have a project anyone can afford, anybody can do. It doesn't matter. There are some women on this stage who are older than 60 years. They don't know much about a computer or phone. You don't need to have any knowledge about computer. As long as you are using the phone, you can be part of this project. It is time. It is time for you to tell yourself, me too, I was created in God's image. It is time for you to look at yourself in the mirror. Tonight, before you sleep, go look into the mirror for 3 minutes. Tell that guy in the mirror, you, me, you are created also in God's image. If God is powerful and abundant, you are powerful and abundant. Talk to that guy as if you don't know that guy. And you will now take that into your ID, your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't take anything for a joke. Once you have told that guy you are powerful, your programmable mind now sees it. Master, you too can live your dreams. You can go to places you only see in James Bond movies. You can go to Maldives and relax your tattered body on an island of cuisine and then drink your pina colada because you were created to have that. And if you don't believe that one too, then I can't force that. But you have to know that you have not reached an iota of what God wanted you to have. And he wants you to have, not only when you are dead and gone, even now. He manifested that in David's life. He manifested that in Solomon's life. You too can have that in your life. Is GotBackUp risky? It is not risky. COVID-19 was risky. Many died. Many are doing GotBackUp. Nobody has died. Pregnancy is tough. On the day of delivery, many can die. GotBackUp, nobody has died. And even though many have died in COVID-19, many still survive. Even though people can die in pregnancy, people are always getting pregnant. And they are always delivering. You see, risk is a good thing. You got to take chances because the chances you take the people you meet, the faith that you have, that is what is going to define who you are. You got to take chances. Sometimes some people are too much afraid. And like we energize a negativity. We hallow negativity. We praise negativity. We praise impossibilities in our life that our DNA, our subconscious mind entertains more negativity than positivity. And so we don't even get closer to achieving anything, even if we put in all the effort, because our mind doesn't have a positive mind that we are going to get it. I teach multivariate data analytics. Some of my students will come to me and tell me that, Doc, I don't like this thing. This thing, mass, I hate it. I told one guy, you will do well. Don't worry. He said, I won't do well. I won't do well. My mother failed. My father doesn't like it. My brothers failed. I'm telling you, I'm going to fail. And truly, truly, he failed. When I released the results, he came to me in my office and told me, didn't I tell you I failed? Didn't I? Oh, lack of knowledge. You see, the same energy he boasted to fail, the energy he coagulated in his heart, he gathered in his heart to fail, that same energy could have been gathered that he will pass. My mentor says the same energy it takes you to succeed is the same energy it takes you to fail in life. Life is energy. You are a vibrational being and you vibrate at your frequency. If you think negative, you will see more negative and you manifest more negative. And that will reinforce your negative mindset to even think more negative. If you think more positive, you will do more positive things and you will experience more positive things. And that will reinforce you to do more positive things. And that is why it is said that some people, whatever they do tends to gold. It's like whatever they touch tends to gold. You know why? It's not what they are touching, it's what their mind sees. Be self-employed. Now is a game. Do whatever you're doing. Don't stop anything you're doing. But be self-employed. Own something you control, not something that controls you. You can become the director of the school, the director of the job. That it doesn't matter. When you are dead, that is off. Your children will not become the director. When you're a professor, your children will not become the professor. When you're a medical doctor, your children will not become the medical doctor. Have something you own, not something that owes you. When you are sick today and your company now realizes that it's not going for a year, they will replace you. Be an entrepreneur. GotBackUp gives you that. You can hedge against inflation. You can do. Now, let me show you something, okay, in the system. That will blow your mind. And then after that, we can wrap up. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Where am I? Okay. And I want you to see how you can benefit from the GotBackUp family. Okay. I'm going to go into my system here. I'm logging in. Okay. I'm logging in here. And then the moment you log in, this is GotBackUp system. And I'm going to show you something that will surprise you. Okay. This is GotBackUp system. And the levels that are, the moment you log in, you will have this thing that says that your certificate. And you see, anytime I log in, my diamond certificate is shown here. My computer is frozen. Okay. And diamond certificate is shown here. And this certificate really speaks a lot of volumes. Okay. It speaks a lot of volumes. Now let me go and show you. When you go to my business and you go to GotBackUp leaderboard. The leaderboard is a wonderful area. Okay. What the leaderboard does is that it lists the top 500 people in the world. The top 500 people. It will make a list of all of them. And you can see these are the top 500 people. Okay. You will see that this person is in maybe Spain, this one is in the US, this one is in another country, this one is in Kenya, this one is in the UK, this one is in the US, this one is Canada, this one is that. You can have several people all over the world. You have people who is not, look at a lot of Ghanaians there. Okay, you can Badu Eric, Ebenezer, Pablo, Dr. Mohammed, Rosie. People are moving. Guys, be part of the top 100. If you're not in the top, go there and go and check. Okay, leaderboard, and you will see the top people. Now let me focus on the top 100 people. The top 100. Okay, those in the top 100 are doing very well. These are the, okay, Dr. Charles Benning is in the top 100. Okay. Okay. You have Rita Ofe, Yvonne Anoka. All of these guys are in the top 100. People all over the world. Okay. Dr. Rahman, all of them are in the top 100. Stephen Achampo, people are in the top 100. Now let's focus on people who are in the top 20. Mr. Godfred and Mrs. Ipa. Top 20 in the world. Do you know how proud you gotta be, Godfred, for being in the top 20? You are dealing with a lot of Americans and a lot of Canadians and a lot of French. You are among the creme de la creme, the alphas and the omega, the boom, 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 boom. Okay, you are among them. Okay, you have Dr. Dorothy Hansen, number 16 in the world. People are doing, you have Solomon. I'm just picking some of those in Africa. Okay, okay, Solomon has bypassed a lot of people who are not African. So it doesn't matter your background, wherever you are. Okay, you can see a lot of Americans are doing well. A lot of Ghanaians are doing well. You can see that I'm in the top 2. I'm in the top 2. And that shows that you too can be there. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone has been blessed by God. But you got to recognize that God has blessed you. And once you recognize that, you thank Him. And once you thank Him, go deep inside yourself and tap into that blessing. Now, let me show you something. This is the week. Okay? Today is November 1. Don't let this year end without making a defense for your name. Okay? You got to be. These are the top all-time earners. Okay? My mentor, Christian, he is number 1 globally, the all-time, top-time earners. And you have the top 10 people. And you can see that people from all over the world are there. I'm also there, earning among the top earners in the world. Okay? If you check those this week who are making incursions, so many people all over the world, Kelly Lefat, okay? Those who are using the system, okay? I'm there as well. Godfred is there as well. Several people are there, being part of the momentum. Now let me go and show you the app. If you want to get it, I'm about to show you something that will help you. Those of you who are brand new and those of you who are old, okay? Go to digital tools if you want to get the app. Click on GotBackUp and click on use this tool. If you have had the old version and the new version, you have the choice to select both. So you can see that here, I have the choice to select the old one and the new one. So I'm going to click on the new one. And I want to show you something. So you will all have this new one. And you can see that this new one, I have done some great backup, 256 gigabytes of backup. I've only used 4%. It's still backing up as I'm speaking. Okay. And watch this. You can come down here and download it for your laptop, your MacBook, or your Windows. You can go to the right and click here. It will take you to the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you can download it for your phone. In fact, you can even just go right now, if you don't have it, go right now to your phone, go to your Google Play and type GotBackUp, and you'll get it right there. In fact, if you click here, okay, it will bring you there. Okay, I just did. Okay, I hope that you can see. It will bring you here, and then you can now download the app. You can download the app right there. It's there. Now let's go back. You can add your friend. You can add your friend by clicking additional link here, and then you can add your friend to it. And then you can now the first time you install the app, come here and come and click auto login. I'm about to show you something. The first time you install the app, click on auto login. And I want to show you something. Guys, those of you who are even old members, listen to this. This will help you. When you click on auto login, it will open your cloud storage in the cloud. So this is not on my computer, it's in the cloud. Okay. Now click on whatever you want to put there. I want to click on my ZBook. That's the name of my Windows. So what I'm clicking is my Windows, not my phone. My phone is here. My other phones are there, but I'm choosing my Windows. So these are the things I have in my windows. Okay. Now I want to go to a paper that I have. Let's just say I want to have this document. So I go to my document. I want to show you something. On this document, I have this thing called agenda. It's a Word document. Now let's even imagine that you don't have Word. You don't have Microsoft Word on your laptop. You don't have Microsoft PowerPoint on your laptop. You don't have any of those things. Now click on this, and I'm going to show you something. It will open for you to edit here for you. It's beautiful. I just hope that you're able to get it. Okay, so it is going to open something Microsoft for you for free. And so you can always come and edit your document here. So this is a document. I can delete this. I can delete this. Now watch it. It's not everything you have in Microsoft that is here. It even has more things that you can do here. You can print a document in PDF if you want. You have other things here. Your referencing, your collaboration. Watch this one, collaboration. You don't have it in Microsoft Office. You can click on collaboration. And guess what? Anybody that has opened this document, you can see it. You can see it. So co-editing. You see that co-editing? Okay. Real-time co-editing. All changes are saved automatically. So suppose I have another person whom I'm sharing this document with. All I have to do is that the person will type, "Where are you?" Okay. Even if the person is any place in the world. Okay. We are editing the document. Okay. Person will type, "Where are you?" Okay. This "where are you" is typed. The person types it on his computer on this one. I will see the person's name and his hand moving. How do I see that? Well, I don't have anybody now, but here on the top right here, you see something. On the top right here, once you click here, you will see if the person is viewing, the person's name will come here, the person's head will come here, and you see the person viewing the document. You can even chat with the person here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can click here and chat with the person here. So you see my name has come. If I were to be editing this document with somebody, okay, the person will be here. And I'll say, "Kofi, are you there? Can you add a table?" Okay. So I do that, click send. Can you add the table? And if Kofi has opened this document, Kofi will say, "Yes, I have added it." Okay, let me add it now. Kofi will add it now, and I will see Kofi adding the document now, and I will reply, "Okay, I've seen it." Guys, this is incredible statistics. And you know something, Kofi will add something. If I want to accept it, I accept the change as it is. I can co-edit it, okay? Use the save button to synchronize changes, and others make. Others do the changes. When you are chatting with them and you are editing the document, it is incredible. This is what we call collaboration. Collaboration. You don't have that with any of the others, but there's more. Ladies and gentlemen, even in protection view, you can protect the document, you can encrypt the document. You can protect your document, you can encrypt the document. All of these are facilities that you have. And when you go to plugins, plugins is just beautiful. You can have Mendeley there. Those of you who do research, you know. Zotero. Guys, do you know Zotero? You got to pay for it. It's here. You can do speech. You can speak, and the thing will type. Okay? Start. Are you listening? Okay. You can type, you can speak, and the thing will be typing things for you. You got to set up the settings if you have to set up the settings. Okay. You can increase the rate, do some things, and then you can have that. Guys, there are so many things. There are so many things that you can do with GotBackUp. So many things you can do. The collaboration is insane. It's insane, and you can do all of that. And then you can go straight to YouTube from here. You can do plugin manager. You can do translator. Let me show you something. Ladies and gentlemen. This is just crazy. So you're chatting with somebody who is French, and you can't even understand the French, okay? You can't even understand the French, okay? Whatever language you want to translate, okay? For those of you, let me see whether I can have tree. That is if tree is there. Okay, I have tree there. So crazy. It's so crazy. You can speak tree. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy. And you can now translate into tree if the person cannot do tree. There are so many things in the GotBackUp Collaboration Center. Now, this is just Microsoft Word. Let me just go back. Excel is crazy. Guys, please take advantage of the advantages. Just take advantage. What is about to happen in the GotBackUp is beyond cloud. And meanwhile, it's backing up. It's cloning your computer for you. And you have all of these as well. If you get a PowerPoint, what do you call it? Excel. Guys, it's just crazy. Some of the things I've seen, and you can keep all your things in the cloud, or you don't even have to have anything on your computer. Have everything in the cloud, and you can edit them, PowerPoint them, anything that you want to do, you can do that. This is Excel, okay? This is Excel. And there are so many things that you can do with Excel. All you need, even if you don't have Microsoft Office, you have all of this in your GotBackUp. It is crazy. So suppose you have something like Excel here. There are several things you can do, plugins. You can do several plugins with Excel. You can do view protection. Some of these things are not even in normal Microsoft. Look at the formula. There was something I saw. Those of you like something about formula is crazy. Let me show you something. Okay, mass in trigonometry. Look, there were so many things that you cannot find in normal this thing, and you can find them. Multiple engineering, database engineering. You can do all of these things here. Okay, engineering systems. You can do information systems, statistical systems, not just the averages, binomial, all of these things. You can have several of this and additional things. And you can go to logical statements, okay? If sum, auto sum, functions, text analytics. This is AI. These are the different days for training, man. These are different days. It's amazing. It's amazing. If you know what you have, okay? Pivot table, people buy it, and it's all here. Let me go back here, guys. So do not underestimate. Meanwhile, you can add people and do all of this. At the same time, your business is here. Hey, your business is here. Let me show you something that will blow you. Suppose I go to my downline, okay? And then I want to know the people in my downline system. What I'm about to show you will also blow you, okay? Those of you who are beginning and you think that you can't do, okay? Once you come to the downline here, all the people who are in the system, some of the people I don't even know, you can click on show full downline and it will bring people, watch it. See the number of people. Some of the people are people I don't know. Others have brought them in US, in Canada, and Australia. All of them, okay? All of these people are there. Okay? And you can scroll. Once you get to the end, you see an arrow. The arrow will expand every single person in the system. You will see them, and then you can expand it and see more expanded. There is a lot you can see running your project. Your project alone, you can run your project, seeing multiple things ongoing there. But there's more. You can come here. Okay? You can come here and see people who have advanced. Let me show you something. People who have advanced in the system, all over the world, in your system. Even people you don't know, you will see them. All those that are advancing, you will see them, where they are coming from, everywhere. Okay? You can expand the numbers and you will see people that are achieving significantly in the system. You will see them. You may not have even reached there, but you will see people who have reached there already. People are making money. As for my income, I can't show it these days. Previously, I would be showing my income, but these days, the way the income is looking, if I show to somebody will collapse. Okay? So you have people who have reached emeralds, people who have reached sapphires. All of them are here. You have people. You can see all of this. and you have your internal wallet. The internal wallet, you can dump money. See, you can move some monies into your internal wallet and move money from your internal wallet. Okay? I have $85 in my internal wallet. You can use your internal wallet as your savings account, Savings account. It's a whole new thing that you will learn. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a service everyone needs. We have a project anybody in this world can afford. Don't be left out. It hurts me. It hurts me to the core when I see people see great opportunities and they blow them. You see, there's a guy called Jack Ma. Once upon a time, he used to be the wealthiest man in China. I'm going to show you something. He said that the word poor is an acronym which stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Poor is passing over opportunities repeatedly. Don't be afraid to do this with your life. Fear is just an acronym standing for false evidence appearing real. It's just false evidence. Decide today that you are not just a human being. You are a human being created in the image of the Most High. And that if the Most High is a happy person, you got to be a happy person. If the Most High is an abundant person, you got to be an abundant person. Begin to see opportunities that come your way. Grab them like we have. Because I tell you for now that if you think there's a better one out there right now than this, you let me know. And I'll be part of it. Right now, there is no better. You just don't know what's going to happen in your country. There's election about to happen. Anything can happen. Where is your backup? When there is anything rough, those who have prepared will fly out of the country. Where will you fly to? Your life is, your life is all part of a decision. Your life today is as a result of some decisions you took last year. Your life tomorrow will be as a result of the decision you're about to take today. Your 2025, your 2027, your 2029, your 2030 will be because of the decision you took today and the effort you put into that decision. Because the word decide ends with side. Just like suicide ends with side. Just like homicide ends with side. Just like genocide ends with side. Just like insecticide ends with side. You are about to take a decision of your life, and that is about life and death, because the word side is about death and life. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much indeed for being on the call. It's been a pleasure having all of you in this call. It's been a joy. It's been a real joy having everybody participating. Okay? Thank you so much indeed. If you have enjoyed this, please type it there. I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Okay. It is an indication that you have gotten something valuable. Let's go tell the world. Let's go tell the world that we have a better thing right now. If there is any better thing, please let me know. Because right now, this is a better, this will grow with you or without you. This will grow with me or without me, but I don't want it to grow without me. I will be part and parcel of it. Blood, thick water stream. Believe in what you have. Have faith in what you have. Have real faith in what we have, because we have a jewel dumped into us, given to us by the authorities of the world. So take advantage of this and go tell everyone. And please, if they listen to you, great. If they don't listen to you, tell them it's not for you. If they don't listen to you, leave them. Tell them it's not for you. 20 years ago, when Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, called 5 people into his room and told them about faces in the book, they laughed at him. That was February 4th, 2004. Where were you at that time? February 4th, 2004. Where were you? And yet Mark Zuckerberg continued and persisted and proceeded and continued and persisted. Go and listen to his speech. He said that I never knew that Facebook was going to go all over the world. All I was doing was just benefiting the people of Harvard. Today, The number has moved from the Harvard population of about 150,000 people, and now Facebook is gone into 3.5 billion people. Ladies and gentlemen, you have something right now in your hand like baby Facebook. The next 2 years, where will you be? 5 years from now, where will you be? 10 years from today, what would be the impact you would have made in your family life and in the life God has given you? What impact will you make? The choice is yours. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much indeed for being on this call. Godfred Ifa, thank you. Powerful presentation, okay? Asante Abigail, he says, I've enjoyed it. Emmanuel, okay? He says, I've enjoyed it. Babe says, I enjoyed it. Stephen has enjoyed it. Fuller Hagariba has enjoyed it, okay? All of you that have enjoyed it. Christiana, PK Ania, thank you so much indeed for being on this call. Let's go tell the world. The recording will be made ready for you. Keep it and give it to the people that God wants to give it to them. Those who will come will come. Those who will stay will stay. Those who will leave will leave. But you will stay by all means, and you will be recognized, and your glory days will be announced. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful evening. And talk to you pretty soon.